2K dropped the motherfucking 2K dropped the courtside report the My Player Builder. I've seen a bit of it. I'm not happy.
Welcome back to our next NBA 2K25
they better let us know
Today I'm
something.
joined by Zach Timmerman, principal producer on NBA 2K25.
They better let me know
as
something.
well as
I'll tell you that
Mark
right now.
Mike
Before I get mad in this
developer.
bitch.
Zach, how you doing today?
My mama in the house
for having me.
Now, there's so much to talk about for NBA 2K25. This is where
But
fans
I'll
live out
crash
their hoop dreams and build their legacy
About
like
this
never
shit.
before.
God.
Before we get into my career, let's talk about the My
LD,
Player
I
Builder.
love you, but I don't. There you go. Get
When
right
you're
to
building
it.
your My Player, you're not just building a legacy this year. You're
I've never seen this nigga a day in my life. Is that MJ on that shirt? That say 2K25? That shit look tough, but I don't think that's
also building a dynasty for your
That
team.
shit look
And we
tough.
understand this is a very integral moment,
Who
a
is
very
this nigga?
important decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are going to allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they want to make. To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options, changing your position, changing your size. You can
And you know what? I'm glad you said I might fuck with you. So many options. What 2K need, what the 2K community need is limited options. This is what niggas need. Period. Niggas need limited options in life. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas, we have too much freedom nowadays. I ain't gonna say y'all niggas because I have too much freedom myself. But I'm a grown man. Fuck are you talking about? But look, we need limited options, bro. We need that. Bro, we need that. If you take my player to my team, he gonna be ass. Type of limited options. You feel me? Like you feel me? I like when I was complaining about, bro, my players in the NBA. Why the hell is he missing a free, such and such, doing shit that he wasn't supposed to be doing because he's in the NBA? Limited options. I fucks with that. That's just me though. This shit is cool. It does give you a bit more freedom. I fucks with it. We deserve freedom in this game. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. We gonna have to
articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder.
Hold up.
While you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately,
I see
it's the builder where somebody
badges.
who can see the various articulate through every single one of your attributes. And
I see some new badges. I see some new badges. Let me look at this. This is 6'1", 6'7" wingspan. And well, they making the 99 driving lay off route. Whoever's doing this shit retarded. But this, what is this? This is a new badge off route. But this right here, this is a tier 2 badge. Why is it red?
Right where you want to go with your builder. All while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities can eventually make the build that they want to. We also have our pro build making veterans that have been playing the game for a long time. They're probably going to want to jump in there as well. There's also another group that wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
The community builds feature that we had last year, it was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their build in the game. Ultimately, people, when they would grab these builds, they felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best gamers out there. They'll be available season 2. We'll be dropping new ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest play styles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new builder system, Zach. What else can you share about creating your My Player in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for, you'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system, and you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for. Ultimately, qualify for in our new takeovers.
Hold on.
Creating your My Player in A lot of new features coming with this new builder system.
What's
Zach,
the new
what else can you
features?
share
My bad.
about
I'm
creating
not
your
live.
My Player in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before.
More information. That's some little shit that I love to hear. We need more information from that little shit. You know what's a little thing in 2K that could really be like amazing? A pause UI. Why don't we have a pause menu UI? The same pause menu that be in Play Now and offline Play Now, Quick Play. The same shit, it can be implemented in the MyCourt. Implement that bitch in the MyCourt. Just set it up differently. Just so we can leave. Just set it up while the game is running. While the game is running, the same way we can see the scoreboard on some Call of Duty shit. Let it be like some Call of Duty shit. The same way we can adjust some shit while the game going on. The same way we can look at the scoreboard while the game going on. We should be able to adjust some shit. In my jump shot muted, if I turn my jump shot mute on by accident before the game, I should be able to turn that bitch off during the game. You feel me? My thought process is fucking close.
See which badges you qualify for. You'll see which
Listen,
takeovers
hey,
you qualify
that-
for.
but
on
more
your takeover
information is
system
tough.
before. You'll see which badges you qualify for. You'll see which takeovers you qualify for on your takeover system, and you'll also be able to see which
This shit right here looks tough. It looks so simple. It makes no sense. Oh my gosh, and I think this is the my player build. CJ McCollum step back. Do they even got that in 24? I mean, CJ McCollum hop jumper, go two shot. Okay. Motion styles. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This is pretty much the same shit. They said new dribble engine.
animations
You
your
keep
player will
watching.
qualify for. Ultimately, it's going
side,
to give
dude.
you a
That's
really good
tough.
feel for whether or not the player is going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
I love all that, but I
Player is going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
Do we see that little bump now? I see that little bump. Don't make a nigga
Feel
start acting
for
freaky
whether or
on
not the
defense.
player is
Huh?
going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
Don't make a nigga start acting freaky on defense now. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Really good feel for whether or not the player is going to move
I ain't
and
gonna
react
lie.
the way that you want
Depending
to
on the
through
move,
the animation.
Depending on the move, he's cooked right there. Depending on the move. I don't know.
Animation system.
This
I
game
love all
looking
that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
late.
Takeover's back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities. In the build, Takeover's back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers.
Let me turn this bitch up a little. Did he say 70 takeovers?
And 14 special abilities. In the
14.
builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into My Career, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're going to see your
Attribute
takeover
requirement,
meter.
that's
There's
nice.
5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like 5 levels of hotness. Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Okay, 70 takeovers. What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to
This look like a lot bit more room. But this is a high school game with little ass niggas. Why is this little ass nigga on the court? He look like me built ass in high school. Even though I'm pretty much the same, but a lot bit more room. Even though this nigga's out of bounds. Why is he not?
kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Late.
Okay, 70 takeovers. What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of Takeover. It boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when
Hey, you know what's crazy? Because I'm not buying this game. I already said it. I gotta stick with it. I had to. I stick with it. Through all trials and tribulations, I had to stick with it. You know what's crazy? It would be the game that I wouldn't buy though. That would potentially be the best game, the best 2K we had in over a decade. About a decade. It's gonna be a decade. 2K16, 2K17 was easily the last best 2Ks. I be giving 19 bonus points for nostalgia and shit, but 16 and 17, yeah, It's been about a good decade since we had a good 2K. I fucks with 22 though and 21, but they want good games. It was all for nostalgia base. Barbecue chicken.
The special ability turns on, it turns on deep post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post, again, for a short period of time, in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of. So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play in the post.
I bet it is. I love them post plays. Y'all be sucking dick.
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past. Each one of them has a
40 badges. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier badges now. It used to be 4. Set shot specialist. Versatile visionary. Shifty shooter. What the fuck type shit is that? That might
larger
be shot
impact.
shit.
And so we're really happy with the badge allotment that we have right now. We feel
Hold up. I wanna
each
go back
one of
and
them
read
has
that.
a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the badge allotment
Go
that
over
we
there.
have.
Yeah. Speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter. So like quick first up. So this might be it. This
Right now, we feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important, and ultimately we're accentuating everybody's play style for these badges.
One other thing I want to talk about is badge progression.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge. The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
So it sounds like badges are completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend.
Hell, they
It's a
getting
level
old as
above
shit.
Hall of Fame. It's
You
pretty
ready to
difficult to
start
get.
having
You have
Gray
to
Harry in
raise
these
your
interviews
attributes
and
pretty
shit.
high, but ultimately, you know, it really allows you to dominate in that area of the game.
Zach, I'm excited. Can't wait to get my
I
hands on
bet
the
you
builder. Thanks
is.
for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA 2K25 Courtside Report, where you can learn all about the new MyPlayer Builder. Now we know about all the new exciting features in the MyPlayer Builder, but it's time to learn about my career. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in. What's new in my career for NBA 2K25?
My career in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. You're my player this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts throughout the ages. You can learn about your my player's history and his path to the NBA through an optional flashback story called The Heart of the Dynasty, which you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy and he got invited. And all these games are available for you to play right away. You can play them at any point in your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about...
Bro, oh my gosh, I might cry though. They giving y'all niggas, they giving us options and shit. I was gonna say y'all niggas, but I'm most likely have the game whether I buy it myself or not. They giving us options and shit.
Just jump right
They gave us 3 options. It used to be none.
into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in my career.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your my player rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT. This year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's performance and less about your personal achievements. So we've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history. And as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see them rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the #1 spot and displace Michael Jordan's Bulls.
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP is not a GOAT level hype. You're gonna have to earn your position in the starting lineup. And if the player in front of you is really good, it's gonna be even harder. This will definitely be one of your first obstacles as you try to build your dynasty.
So it sounds like I gotta earn my place in the starting lineup. What does the flow look like in my career? Is it key games, every game?
Key games are back this year, and we're really excited about the improvements we've made. This year, you have a lot of control about which key games you play. We've divided the season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with your coach and GM and select a personal goal. The personal goal you pick is what determines the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup system, so if your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players, but if you're a 99, you're gonna be matched up against the best of the best. If that's not your thing, you could decide you wanna try and win the NBA Cup. up, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that are focused entirely about you posterizing other guys. So the personal goals and key games you get to pick from is completely dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of content depending on the scenario and play style you've picked. And on top of that, if you successfully complete your personal goal in key games, you get an all-new Dynasty badge. So the Dynasty badges you earn help improve your team and shape the dynasty you're about to make.
This sounds exciting. What about other new features in My Career that you can talk about?
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my favorites. So earlier I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the optional flashback story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers, and even a FIBA tournament that you can invite other NBA stars to join you. And speaking of NBA stars, this year we're also adding jersey swaps. So there are optional highlight games on your calendar where you can earn jerseys from players like Jalen Brunson or Victor Wembanyama only if you pass the in-game challenges against their teams. And you're going to want to collect those jerseys because not only can you wear them around the city, but you can also put them on display in your MyCourt.
You said MyCourt? MyCourt is returning?
I can't talk too much about MyCourt, but I'm confirming MyCourt is back. We know MyCourt's been a feature that people have been wanting for a long time, and we're very happy to bring it.
We appreciate it, Massa. But it's what we deserve, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all stripped it, smacked us on our asses, and then gave us the bitch back. Nigga, we deserved it. Y'all took something that we had, that we love. Nigga said MyCourt back.
MyCourt's been a feature that people have been wanting for a long time.
I ain't cracking no
happy
smile.
to bring it to 2K25.
All right, MyCourt, exciting stuff. I can't wait to start building my dynasty in NBA 2K25's My Career mode. Mark, thanks so much for joining us and sharing all this great insight.
Yeah.
And for
Yeah. Mr. Eddie.